What's up everybody, it's Chris. We're back with another video. We told you we were gonna do these recurring segments. Last time we didn't have a name for it, so we put our heads together. With the power of alliteration, like any good marketer, we came up with the deal detail.
Deal detail.
Thank you, Bree. We totally practiced that. So if you didn't see the last video, we're gonna spin the wheel. It's going to pull one of our recent transactions, and we're gonna break it down so that you can hear a little bit about the process and we can relive the good times. So let's spin the wheel. Ta-da! Oh, right on. I loved this transaction. This is a duplex, which means that it's two units side by side that share a wall down the center. Each unit is 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and then they each have a 2-car garage. Plus they have their own fenced backyard. This property was awesome. And it was listed for $215,000 in Yucca Valley. Numbers sound great, right? Awesome deal. I was working with this buyer for quite a long time, and how did we find it? It was on the MLS. We were looking between single family houses and these kind of small multifamily, which is what you would call like a 2 to 3 unit. We were kind of going back and forth, just depending on what was coming on the market because the inventory is still low. And when this popped up, we went there the very first week. We were able to tour the inside because one of the units was vacant. The other side was occupied by a tenant. And so we got in there right away and put in an offer the same day that we saw it. So how do we negotiate this? So like I said, it was listed at $215,000. We came in and there were a few different potential buyers. So we had some competition and there was some back and forth, where we ultimately settled at $212,500 as the sales price. And we negotiated some other concessions. But the intention was for my client to move into the vacant unit and use the rented side for extra income to help them save even more money and make it even more of an affordable payment. Absolutely love this strategy. Use it ourselves, which we'll probably make a video about in the future. Once we got into escrow, because it's a duplex, there's a little bit more involved. We still do the same inspections, which went great. The house still has to get appraised, which did come back great. It did ultimately come in, I want to say it came in at $212,000, I think. No, it came in at $210,000 because the appraiser didn't look at the accepted price. He looked at one of our offer prices for some reason. And so it came in $2,500 under. So I made the call and we decided to challenge that, which they very quickly turned around and came back with a revised appraisal at $212,500, which is exactly what we needed. Love when that happens. So that was great, but some of the other things that are different, because there's a tenant involved, we had to review the lease for that tenant so that my client understood how much they were paying, what kind of security deposit they had in place, and what the lease said. And plus you want to get to know somebody who you're going to be living next to, right? So what did they do afterwards, my client? Well, once she ultimately got all of her inspections done, everything came out great. There was a property management company already in place. So she decided to stick with them so that she could still feel like she's on her own in her own house and not feel like she's directly responsible or like the direct point of contact for her neighbor. And that just worked better for her. And it ultimately worked out great. When she moved in, the house or the unit next door was renting for like $850. Now it's well above that. And it's turned out to be a great investment, which is why I'm such a big fan of this strategy. Boom, the deal detail. I would try to get some structure in there. So let us know what you think in the comments. We're gonna keep it going and I'm sure we'll get better at this. Hope you guys are having a great day. Much love, thanks for watching. Take care.